Alright, y'all, man. This show Start Action News Reporter, your hood reaction guru. LCDAONE to be exact. We actually did back with another reaction, man. I told y'all I was gonna be keeping up with the NASCAR circuit, the Cup Series. Right now they're in the playoffs, and the Pro Bass night race took place a few days ago, and then they was at I'm still watching this race. What race is this I was watching yesterday with Princess Lyra? I think it's the Hollywood Cup 400. The Hollywood Cup 400 is now, well, it's still where it was underway. And I don't know who won that race, but I know Deeny Hamlin won the Pro Bass night race. Okay, for the Cup Series. Like, as y'all know, the Cup Series was here in Chicago, but that was the Xfinity Cup Series. So y'all gotta get, if y'all not familiar with NASCAR, y'all gotta get the races down packed, because right now they got the playoffs, which is underway right now. They got the playoffs going on, okay? And not only the playoffs, they got these different Cup Series races. Okay, now if y'all are street races, or y'all know about, like motorsports, okay, Motorsports 7, that'll break down everything. You get a healthy understanding about these races, okay, and how they are constructed, and then what goes on. Then they got the playoffs, just like any other sport, like the NBA, baseball, football, etc. So the Cup Series will be coming back to Chicago next year. Okay, this is just the Cup Series, for the particular races they have. Now the Cup Series playoffs is totally different. So the playoffs won't be here, but we will get a chance to get one of the races again. Maybe the Xfinity Cup race part 2, because they go to different cities, and they could just create a race if they want to. So it's like now they're trying to take NASCAR international. That's what's going on right now. They're trying to take it international right now, where it's going to be a big thing globally. And they should have been did that a long time ago. But, they had to wait for things to update. That's what I do. I wait for stuff to update. And, the COVID shut us down. And that messed up a lot of stuff for a lot of people. So it messed up business and stuff for people. So NASCAR is big as they come, man. And one of the constituents, the workers, co-workers here, she was saying that when NASCAR came here, the city lost a lot of money. I was like, the city lost a lot of money? I don't know how. Well, I can understand why, because NASCAR pulled in a lot of money, because they was an attraction. They took up everything down here. So of course, other businesses and stuff like that, local businesses, etc., they were going to lose money if they wasn't in on the event, right? We was in on it. Okay, y'all seen me up there. I was talking to the drivers. I was actually talking to the guy that was like a coordinator for the event. And he brought the trophy right up there. I still got it on my YouTube. He brought the trophy right up for the Xfinity. That was just the trophy for the Xfinity race. Okay, and they go by qualifying times and stuff like that too. So now that I'm back fully into it, I got the language and the science down. So that's why I'm reporting it to y'all, so y'all can get a healthy understanding about this stuff, man, if y'all not into this type of stuff. Because it's coming back to Chicago for like the next 2 or 3 years, so I'm going to be involved. So hopefully I'll be doing the same thing I did last time I was the reliever for that event. So I'm going to run it back, okay? Back to back, till my pocket's fat. You feel what I'm talking about? But anyway, shout out to Deeny Hamlin. He won that night race. I believe it was in Kansas, because I think the Hollywood race, they got different races, okay? So the Hollywood Cup Series playoff, that race was in Kansas, and then the night race, I think that was in Kansas too, but they had on different days. So yeah, it was at the Kansas Speedway. Nice stadium, man. I'm talking about they lit it up, man. The fireworks, it was nice, man. I'm just looking for Illinois or something, Chicago. Somebody got to get a damn racetrack, man, because we need that, that economy here in the shizzle or in Illinois, man, because it's like we missing out, man. For real. I mean, ain't nobody else doing nothing. I mean, you had the Bulls, they trying, the Bears, come on. You know what I'm saying? Then baseball fell off. Hockey was about the only thing that was pulling some weight. So everybody else, man, is like, it's like, shh. Well, the WNBA, shout out to Candace Parker and the WNBA, because they did win the title. So they ain't get no recognition though, but we will be at the game. So I'm gonna take my little youngster down there too. My oldest daughter, she go a lot. But anyway, like I said, man, shout out to Deeny Hamlin. Y'all probably see the little clip right here of him winning this the night race. I'm finna pull it up right now. Hold on, man. I'm your statistician guru. Make sure I give y'all the 411, man. All has going downs. Okay, for real. And if y'all wanted any info, especially statistical wise, y'all know y'all come here to me, LCDAONE, and I'm gonna give it to you. You dig? I'm gonna break it down like a fraction to you. That's what we do. We do analytical stuff on my channels, man, when it comes to this stuff. Alright. Now, this was the NASCAR Series Extended. This is just the Bass Pro Shops night race. Alright, it took place 9/16/23. This is Motorsports. It was on NBC. And then what I was watching yesterday with Princess Lyra was I'm still watching this race because I didn't get his defense watching it. This is the Hollywood Casino 400. Okay, now I think they did have they had a full race here too, but I forgot what they called that race, and they did about 100 laps, 150 laps or something like that. But this race, they did 400 laps, and this is the Hollywood Casino 400, and it's the Cup Series, it's the playoffs. So the night race that they did have, a lot of the drivers that top drivers that was in our race, the Xfinity race, they made it. Okay, like JJ Reddick, I'm watching him, he a new driver. Bubba Wallace, he drive for Michael Jordan. Denny Hamlin, he got 51 career wins. I didn't know that. I know Jeffrey Earnhardt, he up there too. But they my age, they the 40 boys. I think Denny Hamlin's like 42. And Jeffrey Earnhardt is like, probably, he didn't race here because something happened with his car or something. So he wasn't in the Xfinity race. But that's my age group right there. So they doing it big right now, man, in NASCAR. And the playoff, this is the playoff. So 12 cars did qualify, for the 12 round thing or something that they got going on coming up shortly. So this is going to determine like what team is going to win this championship in NASCAR. Okay, for this year. So now it's back full fledged. I can give y'all the meat on how it's going down. I'm finna finish watching a little bit of it right now. You know what I'm saying? I watched halfway through it, and it was like a lot of cars was running into the mediums. They was skidding out, like they call it skid row. They was going through the same like turn, like two cars back to back went through the same turn, and I guess the traction on the road was kind of slick, but their cars went through the same turn, and it's like their tires couldn't take it, and they had blowouts. Like I'm watching the car right now, the tire had a blowout or something, and a couple of cars, they suspensions got messed up. They went through the turns and et cetera. So they showing like over the years things that happened. They got like let me show you. Yeah. They showing over the years, like, through the years, like the driver issues and stuff, and what happened at that speedway. So this is a notorious track. This is the Hollywood, Kansas 400 Speedway. Okay, because Hollywood Casino 400, and it goes in different stages. So I got everything down packed now. So when they come back here to Chicago, I'm gonna be well like knowledgeable about the NASCAR thing everything about it. They go in different stages. They got qualifying times they got to meet in order to get to the next round or the next stage. So now they in this race right now, they have to complete 100 and I think with 200 for the second round they got to complete 267 laps. When it's 115 out of 267, so about 100 and some laps they got to go to get to the last round, which is the third round, so they can finish the race up. And it's like them pit stops, like we have another car skidding out right now. It's these pit stops are vital too. It's like you gotta pick the right time to go to your, get a pit stop. Get your tires changed, and you gotta get some fuel, because that can play a big part in your success in the long run. When you get to the final laps. Because I watched another race prior to this one, and that's what it came down to, man. The guy, he didn't fuel his car, and the other guy, I think Bubba Wallace, and they was like right in that pack, and it's like they fueled their car up at the wrong time, and that's how they lost the race. So you got it's good strategic stuff that goes into this, man. Your team got to be on point. When you get to the pit crew, got to be tight. They show like one pit crew, like the car started catching on fire, and they started, some of the fire got on some of the pit crew. So you got to be on your P's and Q's, because you got to change those tires probably within like a minute. You got to get them tires off, and then after that you got to make sure that the car is, everything is, cool for the car to go back on the track. And that's how it go. But anyway, man, I'm gonna give y'all some more meat on this, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell button, man, on both channels, LCDAONE and LCDAONE Reacts, man, because we're gonna do this all damn year. Okay, and then when they come back here, man, I'm gonna be ready. Okay, I'm trying to get to the VIP box. I hope they look at my videos, man, and be like, oh yeah, because they did one guy like that. He was a DJ. He walked right up to me. He was like, man, I'm DJ such and such, and they seen my YouTube channel, and they seen how I hit like 8 million streams or something like that, and they invited me to the VIP box. I was like, damn, cuz. So I'm trying to get some press passes or something, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, NASCAR recognized me. I'm out of the church now.
This pimping is a luxurious business. A lot of people ain't aware of that. But I'm here to let you know, man. Pimping game is strong, baby. And it's gonna be here forever. Keep your mind on them pimping. I'm a P-I-M-P pimp. I'm a pimp. I'm a P-I-M-P pimp. I was born pimp. I'm so pimpalicious.